Live and direct from the third largest city in the United States of America, Chicago, Illinois. It's The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv. What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday, 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 Friday. I'm feeling better. It's been silly town for the last 24 hours. My friends are tired of me. They want me to go outside so bad, but I'm stuck in here for at least one more day. But I'm feeling good. COVID is, and you know what, and hasn't been fun at all. And I am exceptionally grateful to everybody who's been like reaching out and looking out and all that stuff. Thank you. But I'm fine. We are on our way to a full recovery, and I got a whole box of KN95 masks that I will be wearing like I am losing my mind. So I am excited about all of it. And thanks for checking out the show. And thank you, Hal, for having me on a few moments ago. It's going to look different next week, Hal and Travis and Gliss. Wait a minute. Gliss is on a boat. And I think he made the boat because I haven't heard anything like this kid is still, or he failed the test. I knew he wouldn't. Jack's the man. So Gliss isn't here, and I can't do this by myself. So allow me to introduce to you someone you already know if you're a regular watcher of Backchannel. It's Sarah, producer Sarah. That can't be right. Sarah's here.
Hello.
Hey, partner. What's happening?
Nothing. I'm just in Brooklyn chilling,
enjoying
the weather.
Somebody close to my house. Gliss is in Oregon.
Yeah.
I'm in,
We're neighbors.
Right.
Yeah.
I can just walk out the crib and go through Bed-Stuy and Park Slope and be right around your house, I bet.
Oh, yeah. I'm really close to Bed-Stuy. I'm like right on the border. So
when I go to New York, I hang out in Park Slope.
Oh, love Park Slope. Beautiful.
Yeah. And I happened to get there right before they gentrified the crap out of it. So I was very fond of how cool Park Slope was and still is, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, it's a lot of young families now, so it's not as cool. Very gentrified, very expensive.
Yeah. New York is, when I'm not here, I always tell people I go to New York so I can be somewhere quiet. Have a little bit of come down time. But it's good to see you. Thank you for doing this. I really appreciate it, man. I know you worked one show already today. I promise I won't keep you longer than 2 hours.
Oh, perfect. Amazing. Awesome. I can't wait to see what you got.
Well, me too. I'm excited about that because I have absolutely no idea. So everybody that's a passenger on the show, Sarah is going to be producing the show, I think, till next week.
Yeah.
Till next week, Friday, something like that.
Yeah. Until Gliss gets off the boat.
All right. So everybody be nice to her because I promise I will turn this bad boy around and everybody out.
It's okay. I can take it.
I believe we're giving away a $25 gift card today to Amazon, I think.
Ooh.
So if folks are so inclined, we'll do it in the second hour of the show. It is really easy to do to win this gift card, but it has been increasingly difficult to give this gift card away. So today, because you see a person that doesn't look like Gliss, who actually, knows the deal, we're not going to embarrass ourselves today. It's like the substitute teacher.
Yeah.
Don't screw up because if Gliss comes back, he's going to be really upset. We got a lot of fun stuff to talk about today. Actually, if you guys watched the show, I don't even know what day it is. On Wednesday, Sarah popped in and we talked a little bit about Jesse Williams. And as I go into the headlines, for you specifically, I have a headline with Jesse Williams talking about the leaked picture.
Want to know what he said?
I'm going to tell you in a second for sure. Sarah, thank you. This is going to be fun, man. I am very excited. I've been talking to Sarah all day on the phone. So we've been texting because I respect people's privacy. And I wasn't sure if she was in New York. I knew she was on the East Coast, and I didn't want to be, hour behind guy. In your day. Thanks, everybody, for watching the show. Truly appreciate it. You're on Backchannel.tv. And this is the only place on your Echo device where you can talk to the hosts. You can chat with us live in real time, and we appreciate it. This is The Drive. I'm Mario Smith, and we're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. I have been skipping Tuesday, like I don't do the show on Tuesday. I do. And we start at 4 p.m. Eastern time. And this is the way you can get involved with the show because I know you want to know how do I do this. Well, what you do if you're watching us on a Echo Show or Fire TV, the magic word is "Hey Conexa," which is not the actual word, but you dig where I'm coming from. And then you can just click on join the chat, and you get in. You have fun with us. We talk about different things. People tell us about recipes. This isn't a cooking show, but that's fine. And then we do all that. And then, if you're not watching us on backchannel.tv, but you're listening to us on an Echo supported device, like an Echo speaker, you just go to backchannel.tv, BACKCHANNEL.tv, and click on the chat button. And while you guys are there, you should subscribe, because if you do that, then you can join us every day on backchannel.tv for great programming. For example, Haley Analysis Good Morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Time, followed by Live Every Day with Liv Harrison, except for Tuesdays and Thursdays at 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And then at 9 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, it's Kate and Will. Will is the man, Kate is the lady. They're great. At 10, one of my favorite shows, which I got a chance to catch today, actually, Get On Up with Jam and Renee at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. Noon, the Anthony Davis Show, except for Wednesdays, when it's Word of the Day, quiz. And then at 2 p.m., the amazing Hal Rudnick with your pal Hal. And then it's Gliss and I normally, but it's going to be me and Sarah this week on The Drive with Mario Smith. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world headline wise. And as I mentioned, this is a show specific headline for my new friend Sarah, because she was so wildly entertained by Jesse Williams that I felt it was my civic duty to make sure that I covered, so to speak, Jesse Williams. Jesse Williams vowed not to be discouraged after leaked video and images of his onstage nude scene in the Broadway play Take Me Out were posted online. Quote, "I'm not down about it. Our job is to go out there every night, no matter what," close quote. Williams told the AP yesterday. The leaked video and images prompted an outcry from the show's producers and the union that represents actors and stage managers. Another quote, "I'm not really worrying about it. I can't sweat that. We do need to keep advocating for ourselves. And it's wonderful to see a community push back and make clear what we do stand for, what we don't." That's a weirdly phrased quote, Williams said. Consent is important, I thought, so let's keep that in mind universally. Williams is starring in a revival of Richard Greenberg's exploration of what happens when a Major League Baseball player, superstar that is, comes out as gay, tracing the way it unsettles the team and unleashes toxic prejudices. Williams earned a Tony Award nomination Monday, the same day this photo was released, for playing the superstar, and the revival is up for more than a few Tonys as well. I minus that scene, I'd be pretty interested in seeing that. I know Sarah is going to go see the play, I'm pretty sure. And finally, our last headline before we take a small break.
No, I probably won't.
A total lunar. No?
I don't know. Maybe if I can get tickets. I think it's going to be really popular now. So,
well, after the picture, it's a wrap. Who won't go see it? I'm telling people from Chicago, ladies that I know, are like, "Yo, we're going to Airbnb in New York, and try to get tickets to see this play."
Free
and
press.
Everybody loves Jesse anyway because he's a good dude, but that just Q rating went way up, Sarah.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
As Q ratings tend to do when you're a very handsome man like Jesse Williams. I'm not mad at the brother. I get it. Anyway, a total lunar eclipse will grace the night skies this weekend, providing longer than usual thrills for stargazers across North and South America. The celestial action unfolds on Sunday night into early Monday morning, with the moon bathed in the reflective red and orange hues of Earth's sunsets and sunrises for about an hour and a half. One of the longest totalities of the decade. It will be the first blood moon in a year. Observers in the eastern half of North America and all of Central and South America will have prime seats for the whole show, weather permitting. Partial stages of the eclipse will be visible. I almost said invisible after saying all that it was visible, across Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. Alaska, Asia, and Australia, sorry. This is really an eclipse for the Americas, said NASA's Noah Petro, a planetary geologist who specializes in the moon. It's going to be a treat. All you need, he noted, are patience and eyeballs. And those are the headlines at the top of the hour. When we come back, we will have news, of course, from around the world. We're saying hi to JJ. He's a new member of the Drive Squad, one of our passengers. Hello, Eli. How are you, sir? And hey, Trinity. And Jazzy Barracuda is with us as well. And we appreciate all of the passengers on the drive today. When we come back, we'll go around the world for news. Everybody, once again, thank you, Sarah. Be nice to Sarah. I swear to God, I will turn this. Don't make me. It's The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv, YouTube, and on your Amazon supported devices. And with that in mind, we'll be right back after these words. Whoa, you heard me cough. Hi. It's embarrassing. Hey, everybody, welcome back to The Drive with Mario Smith. I'm Mario Smith, reading text and coughing here on a beautiful Friday. I hope it's nice where you are. If you have ever lived in Chicago, or I could say in New York for that matter, at any point in your life, you know that in Chicago, the weather could be winter, and then an hour later, it could literally be like summer. So I believe last week we were in the 40s. It's been in the 80s and 90s this week in certain parts of Chicago. On the lake where I'm at, it's been in the 70s and 80s. It's been very nice. Here's the problem. I can't go outside because of COVID. I've been stuck in this house since Sunday. I'm not complaining because I'm alive and I'm thankful. And I got a chance to do the show. Tried to do it on Monday, and God bless Black. God bless Backchannel. Even though I insisted on doing the show, they were like, "We're gonna just watch, just to see how sick you really are, buddy, because we think you're sicker than you say." And I was, compared to today, if we look back at that Monday show, Sarah, I was out of here sick, man. I was not good at all. But we only had to chop off, I think, 10 minutes of the show. And I can never express my gratitude enough for Robert Malazzo hitting Gliss and going, tell him if he wants to stop, he can. I really appreciate all you guys. Thank you, but I'm good. Wednesday's show was outstanding. Sarah hopped in, and she's going to be with us during this entire week of coming up, because we got 2 days off because we're not going to be here Saturday. So. Do you think, Sarah, we ever, I don't mean necessarily you and I, but do you think Backchannel will ever do like a Saturday show where like we just come on and just...
I hope I don't have to produce it, because I think we got something.
Wouldn't that be something to like? Hey, Mario, what are you doing Saturday? I don't know. What am I doing?
You're how much are you paying me?
What's going on?
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that would be interesting. I mean, it would depend on what it was. It would depend on what it was.
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of festivals, as in New York, in the summer. Now, if we were covering one of those or broadcasting one of those, that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, like Pride or
that would be cool.
Yeah, there's the Pride Parade, Puerto Rican Pride, Dominican Pride.
Is the Village Voice still a thing?
Yes, maybe.
Because whenever I would travel to New York to find out what was going on, I'd always grab the Voice.
Yeah.
So that I could like see. I know in Prospect Park there would be stuff and things going on in Manhattan, but I would always... It's like here in Chicago, hardly a comparison, but this paper has been around for ages too. The Chicago Reader.
Okay.
If you're looking for stuff to do whenever you come to Chicago, I suggest grab a Reader. Shout out to Tracy Bain, who's a publisher of the Reader, who was also a legendary journalist, published the first they didn't call it LGBTQ back then. The first LGBTQ plus newspaper, Windy City Times. She is a legit journalism legend in Chicago, and she
Oh.
now publishes the Reader. So it's like all the information about everything, concerts and events, like everything is in the Reader. I just remember that about The Voice. I used to like reading that whenever I flew into New York, on the chance that I was in New York.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I feel like it might only be online now, but I guess
Mm,
like people just use like Instagram or something if they really want to know what's up, or like
I
people
suppose.
will, you have to like be in the know, I guess.
I'm old school, man. I like holding newspapers. I like reading
Yeah, right?
things. You know, the
Mm-hmm.
weird thing about doing this job, and I think you can understand it, is that I have done more reading on computers in the last 10 years, I imagine, because newspapers, everything's kind of just online. But
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
head, I'm always thinking like I'm reading the paper, like I'm
Mm-hmm.
still physically holding a newspaper. You know,
Mm-hmm.
just I don't know. Maybe it's all
Yeah,
the drugs back in the '90s.
probably. I mean, who knows? Where are all the drugs now? You know,
I'm
never
too
stop.
old. Too old. All of that action. I have to be in bed by 9. I have time to be
Mm,
staying up all night, dancing around, singing songs
ooh, I
on
mean, that sounds
fires.
fun though.
There was a day, one day, when there's not a camera around, you and I will have a long conversation about things, and I will tell you some stories of days of my life.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I can't
Well,
wait. Can't wait.
okay, you say that now.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at what's going on. I knew this was going to happen. I knew it was going to happen. I knew it. Elon Musk. One more time. I have asked this question. JJ, how you doing? Thank you. I've asked this question many times. Hero or supervillain when it comes to Elon Musk? I swear he's
Oh.
Lex Luthor. He's now saying that he may not want to buy Twitter because of
Mhm.
fake accounts, and
Exactly.
the reports are like, well, this is a sign that he has no intention on buying it. He's not buying Twitter. He's really not. This is not
No.
his world.
No, he
It's not.
just wanted more publicity.
That's all. And he just wanted an opportunity to be able to say, or to be able to say, I own it. So now it's going to be the way I want it to be. And I just don't believe him. I just don't. I don't think
Well,
$48
yeah.
billion dollars. I don't care if you've got $6 zillion. That's a lot of money.
That's a
You
lot of
know,
money that you could end homelessness with.
that's a
You
lot
could
of money
fix.
you could fix the power grid in this country with.
Yeah, you could make sure Flint, Michigan has clean
Has
water.
water. You can make sure that every kid has a computer in the United States of
Mhm.
America.
And good education and healthcare. Like, I
All of it.
urge Elon Musk, if you're listening, to do any one of those things, and you would be more productive than the government. So, and we
Right.
would like you a little
Yeah.
bit
A
more,
little
maybe
bit. A little.
slightly,
Yeah.
slightly. I would also urge you to pay your taxes.
That would be nice because I had to pay mine.
Yeah,
I wasn't real happy about it, but I did it.
yeah,
I didn't try
exactly.
to run from it. You know, it was
Hmm.
tough, but I paid. But I knew that this was going to happen. The idea that the ego is an amazing thing, you know,
Hmm.
and he went out of his way to pound his chest with, well, I'll buy Twitter since it's not how I like it. I'll buy it. It's very childish to me. Very, give me my ball. I'm going home.
Hmm.
And multi-billionaires, which sounds crazy because that's really comic bookish, but multi-billionaires that do things like that, I'm gonna buy it since it won't be the way I want it. It just it smacks of disrespect of the platform itself.
Yeah,
If you want to change social media, there are many ways you can change it with that money that don't require you being upset because it's not the way you want it to be. Figure out a way to make it
exactly.
better. Create your own Twitter, if you will,
Yeah,
which I'm not
exactly.
sure anybody would check out, but create it. There's a better purpose for people like that, I think, and I don't think that he understands the gravity of his money.
Exactly,
You know what I
exactly.
mean?
Like, what would Dolly Parton do with all that money?
With $46 billion, the gangster that Dolly Parton is, I'm sure a
Mhm.
whole lot of good. Look, the vaccines that everybody is taking, we kind of need to give her a round of applause for that. She's
Yes, for
responsible
her.
for the research for that, for
Mhm,
paying for that. So I mean, yeah, it's look. What would any benevolent philanthropist do
mhm.
with $46 billion? Not
Even
counting
Tyler Perry.
that's not their total worth, but that part, you know, the idea
Mhm,
of being able to actually figure out the climate and how to make it really work and be better and stop
mhm.
destroying stuff and just
Yeah,
food. There's so much. There's so much good that the world could do if a person said, I've got all this money and there's not a lot that I can do with it because I'm not going to spend it all in my lifetime anyway, and I'm not giving it to anybody. Let me get this $46 billion to education. Let's make our country super smart so we can figure out a lot of the world's problems and have a chance to live past 2036.
exactly,
That's all.
exactly.
I don't
I
think
would
it's that
really
hard.
appreciate that. I
You
would
know what I mean?
appreciate it so much.
I don't know if I'm gonna be around in 2036, but I'd like for my grandson to be around because he's
Well,
handsome and nice.
yeah. I
That'd
mean,
be
I'll be, uh, 47, 48 in 2036, so I would really like to be around
I
for
would like for you to be around. I can't
yeah.
say I won't be around then. I'm 54 now.
Yeah.
I'll be 55 in a couple of months.
Yeah,
I think
yeah. No, you will definitely still be around.
I'll
You
be
will
around.
100% still be around.
I'll be around. I won't be doing this because if I'm on the drive with Mario Smith, it'll sound more like, yeah, you know what? I need to.
Hey, you never know. You could make it big.
Hey, Backchannel could turn around and blow up by 2036. This could be the
Yeah, we
primary
could
form
be
of
the
communication.
billionaires.
Yeah. Billionaire Smith. Billionaire Brown. I
Ooh,
like the
okay.
sound of both of those.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Except I try my hardest to give away as much money as possible because I
You,
hate.
yeah, I'm with you. You ever see a movie called Brewster's Millions?
I've heard of it.
So it's a movie starring Richard Pryor from the late 80s. I think it was the late 80s, mid 80s maybe. And the
Yeah,
idea
yeah.
was he got $1 million. He had to give it away and he couldn't give all of it away. And he tried everything and he couldn't do it. I'm pretty sure I could mishandle $1 million and give it away. But
Yeah.
$46 billion, that'd be hard, but I'd figure it out.
Oh,
There are enough
yeah.
problems on this planet that I'm not that you throw money at everything, but I bet if you threw $46 billion at one thing that could help everybody live better, that would be dope. And people can do that, which is weird, and they choose to buy Twitter instead.
Mhm, mhm.
No.
Exactly. You could end homelessness, literally. Like, look at New York or Chicago or
Mhm.
LA.
Or LA. Look in LA. Or no, I'm sorry, in New York. The new mayor, isn't he doing like some kind of street sweep or something? And it's not
Oh,
working.
no.
And people are
He
like,
is
yo, dude, this isn't working.
he
I'm very
is
interested. Yeah, I'm interested in your mayor.
Are
He's
you? I'm not interested in him. I'm not.
he's
I
something.
Is he or is he was so excited to go to the Met Gala and showed up, and I was like, you could be working on so many things right now for this city. At least de
Yeah,
Blasio like pretended to care.
right,
He
right.
just doesn't, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
But
It's kind of visible. You can kind of tell from here too.
well, yeah, he said that stuff about all those service industry workers and like
I'm
New
one of
York
those
Times
people.
on that. What?
I'm one of those service industry worker people.
Yeah.
I took offense to that. I didn't like that. That ain't cool.
Mm-mm.
Those men and women work hard.
They work the
That's what
hardest out of
the hard,
anybody.
that's one of the hardest jobs in the world, man. When
It
you got a
is.
person that's super drunk, probably over the legal limit because they pre-gamed before they came to your establishment, and you didn't know because they're good actors, and they get in your place and act a fool, and you have to physically remove someone, or have to deal with the police dealing with someone, or just the idea of all the work you have to do to set up a venue or set up a restaurant, man, that's a
It's
concert venue.
rough.
That's not easy. That's hard
It's
work.
not easy, and they should get paid more. But yeah, when
Wait,
he was like, "They don't know anything," I was like, "Your
that's how you
entire
That's how you don't get reelected. That's how you lose a gig.
Yeah,
That's how you
exactly.
that's how
That's
you lose a gig.
100% how you lose a
Yeah.
gig. Well,
Oh,
we'll see. We'll see what
yeah,
he
we will.
does.
Yeah, I like you think he won't be doing much, and I think this might be a one-term time for him, but
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. Brittany Griner, WNBA star, is in Moscow, still in jail, and today they extended her pretrial detention for another month. There are pictures of her in a orange hoodie and with her head down. You can't see her face. You can only imagine. The last prisoner that got out of Russia a few weeks ago was gaunt, didn't look very healthy. There are concerns about her health, absolutely. Um, but the June 18th extension made that she's going to have her case go to trial soon. She went to jail for having a vape cartridge, a pen with cartridges that may or may not have had marijuana in them. And the State Department is now acting like they care a little bit about her. Um, and here's a quote from a State Department representative. As we have stated repeatedly, the Russian system wrongfully detained Ms. Griner. Um, and this representative called for fair and transparent treatment for all U.S. citizens when they are subject to legal processes overseas. The thing that made this pop was that it happened like either the day of or the day before Russia invaded Ukraine, and it received a lot more attention because of that. And there was fear that she might be even used as a bargaining chip in some weird way between Russia and the United States. Um, as a person that likes professional sports of every ilk, she's an amazing athlete. Beside the fact that she's an athlete, though, she is a human being, and the most benign part of all of this is over some marijuana. Although those laws are very strict in Russia, and I get it. People are like, "Well, why was she in Russia?" Well, the Russians make more money. The American WNBA players or WNBA players, not necessarily American, make more money in Russia than they do in the United States. That's a whole nother show. Um, but her still being there is very telling, and hopefully, um, she will be able to be released. There's a lot of diplomatic stuff going on between the two countries to make that happen. That offense, by the way, carries a minimum of I'm sorry, a maximum of 10 years in prison. Um, Brittany Griner's 31 years old, and getting her out of there is a priority. So if you happen to watch WNBA games, I think in almost every arena there's either her number or her name or her initials on the floor or somewhere on a uniform or something because this is a big deal. And yeah, hopefully this happens soon. Amber, hi Amber, how you doing? Amber wants me to thank you for this. These are my red glasses. Red glasses are mad important to me, so I can see everything. And I stare at screens all the time, so I have to do that. And Amber is demanding I listen to them, so I'm listening. Amber, go on. I can't hear you, Amber. That's how this works. Is I can only see when you type something. So I would hope, Amber, that you jump on board and type. That'd be fun if you like. By the way, thank you guys. You're here with us on the drive. I'm Mario Smith, and if you're enjoying the show, there are two ways that you can support the show. If you're watching right now and you see that subscribe button, please click it. Subscribing to let you know when we're going to go live. And also, there's some special plans that we have coming up in the next few weeks. Actually, some of those special things start on Monday, and we'd like for you to be there. Another way you can really help us out is no matter where you're watching or listening, is leave a review. Please go to backchannel.tv and click leave a review. Your positive reviews help keep the show going, and that's important. So once again, go to backchannel.tv and leave a review. And I can spell. I'm going to do it again. backchannel.tv and do it. So we talked the other day about the passenger on the Cessna that brought the plane down, and he had absolutely no experience flying a plane. Well, Darren Harrison is the passenger. And when he heard his pilot say he wasn't feeling well and saw him suddenly slump over the controls of the single engine plane, Harrison did something. He was one of two passengers in the Cessna 208 plane flying from the Bahamas to Florida when the pilot became incapacitated on Tuesday. Having no flying experience, Harrison climbed over 3 rows of seats into the cockpit, moved the pilot out of his seat, and scrambled to put on a pair of headphones and make contact with air traffic control, all as the plane was heading down. In audio from a call he made to air traffic at the Fort Pierce Tower, he said, quote, "I've got a serious situation here. My pilot has gone incoherent and I have no idea how to fly the plane." I will stop right there. Sarah, you're on an airplane, and albeit it's a Cessna, everybody makes a big deal out of it being a Cessna, but you're on that plane. Your pilot goes down. You don't know how to fly a plane. How confident are you that you're going to land the plane?
We're all gonna die. That's what would happen. We'd all be dead. Sorry to these
I
people.
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
will
have to agree.
direct you. I will read instructions to the person flying, but no.
Yeah, no.
I don't even drive a car. Like I have a license, but I don't even drive car. Like what am I? Oh God. Next
I
person.
I
Yes.
saw that and I was like, Mario, what would Mario Smith do? And it would be, I would try. I would try because I don't want to be in the Buddy Holly La Bamba plane. I'm
Yeah.
trying, but probably not gonna be a good outcome.
Oh no.
Sorry.
No, no, no.
Sorry, everyone.
Sorry to these people.
Tell everybody I said hello. Because we're all going down. As you got near Florida, though, a part-time flight instructor with experience piloting Cessna aircraft uh, helped him bring the ship down, so to speak. The pilot was slumped over the controls, and then they pushed him back. They got him out of his seat. Then they have to get on the controls and pull back the plane so that it would climb up out of the dive it was in. That's what Bobby Morgan, the part-time instructor, said. He said, "I just said, you look great. You're a little fast. What I want you to do is grab the throttle, just pull that back a little bit because we need you to be slowed down," he recalled. I would have been like, "What's the throttle, dude?
Yeah. What does that
Throttle?
mean?
What is
Like
that? What is
why like
why are
send
you
a
cursing at
picture.
me, bro? What do you want me to
I know.
do?" He said all hands were on deck to help the passenger pilot, that is, land safely. Departures at the Palm Beach International Airport were halted. Emergency responders were dispatched, and vehicles and aircrafts were moved away from the runway to make space. Morgan said, "We've never had anything like that. I felt like I was in a movie. Everybody wanted to participate and came out of the offices to assist in any kind of way. I would have been out of my mind. But I guess
Oh,
somehow I would have tried. I just,
yeah. But isn't there an air marshal on like every single flight that like
I,
knows how to fly a plane?
I don't think on Cessna's though, on private, because that sounds like it was a private jet. Not jet, but a private plane.
Oh,
So maybe
oh,
not. Because if it's private, I mean,
um,
unless you're in a James Bond movie, you pretty much know who's on your flight, unless somebody's
yeah.
just gone rogue.
Damn. Wow.
Right. So he brought down a plane legit with zero flying experience.
Oh my
I
god.
guess his experience was not wanting to die.
Yeah,
There's
that's my experience too.
a same because look, if we're being honest, I'm not trying to
Yeah.
going out like that.
I,
Um, I know folks won't be able to see this, and that's fine. There is a suspension bridge that is what is it here? It's a 2,365-foot long bridge, and it's at an altitude of more than 3,610 feet above sea level. Now, look, we just talked about the plane. Let me tell you what I'm not doing: crossing
driving.
that bridge. No, hell no.
No. Bye.
Here in
No.
Chicago, I have a good friend of mine, Sarah, who hosted a radio show for many, many years on WGN radio. Big
Okay.
time, 50,000-watt, clear channel, boom, super big. You can hear it in every part of the world, probably in space. There's a bridge, the Michigan Avenue Bridge, that you would have to cross to get to the studio. I have a fear of bridges. So I would always have to like be in a car or on a bus or something to get across that bridge. The bridge isn't that long. And this is 2,365 feet long. No, it ain't happening. No, I'm not
How do
crossing.
you does it connect countries? Like what is the point of this bridge?
Well, it's called the Sky Bridge, Sky Bridge 721. It's located in the northeastern part of the Czech Republic. It is in the Kraliki Sneznik. Ooh, if anybody is Czechoslovakian and you hear me doing this, please, I'm apologizing. I don't know how to speak anything outside of English, and that as you, if you've watched the show since February, that's rough. Um, the bridge offers unusual views for visitors who have a head for heights. Up to 500 people will be allowed to be on the bridge at any one time, although that number is halved for the first 2 weeks following the opening on Friday. The bridge will be closed for safety reasons if winds reach 84 miles per hour. The construction took 2 years and cost 200 million Czech crowns, like $8.3 million to build this bridge. Critics say the bridge is too big for the surrounding environment, while others argue it will attract too many tourists to the town, which has a population of less than 500 people.
Wow.
Nobody
Wow.
lives there. It's 500 people. They want their business, you know.
No. Oh
Marvelous
gosh.
Theo Sheepens, 59 from the Netherlands, was one of the first to cross the bridge. Marvelous, impressive. The bridge moves. No. So you think something is going to happen. I wonder what is going to happen when it is windy. It is terrific weather. We are very blessed. The previous longest such bridge is in Aruca, Portugal, and is 1,693 feet long. The Michigan Avenue Bridge doesn't sway, it doesn't move. It is solid as a rock. It ain't going down unless a bomb hits it. I doubt that's going to happen, and I will not cross it. I don't do bridges.
I have to do bridges.
You live in New York. You
Yeah,
got to
but
cross the bridge, right?
yeah, well my I live in Brooklyn, so the subway always goes over the bridge, so I got to do it.
See, but if I'm
Got
on a train, because like one of the CTA trains crosses, I want to say it is, I can't remember which street it is, but it crosses, it goes across the Chicago River. I'm fine. I am not bothered by that. And I think I know when it happened that I started getting real weird about bridges. Many years ago, a friend of mine jumped in the Chicago River to save a woman and didn't make it out.
Oh my
And
god.
since then, I've always been like, I'm good. I'm not crossing any bridges. But
Wow. Oh
yeah, I
my
guess
god.
if you're in Brooklyn, you got to get on a train at some point to get to one of the other spots in New York to do your work and stuff.
Oh
And,
yeah, I mean I work from home now obviously, but if I want to go into Manhattan, got to cross the bridge.
mm. You know, last time we're talking about everything. I am enjoying chatting with you. By the way, this is
Oh,
kind of
thank you.
absolutely. I am. I you know, I was fond of you from our first meeting. I was like, I like Sarah. She's fun.
Yeah.
The last time I was in New York, I saw a human being get pushed down a flight of stairs. Ah,
Yep.
good times. Good times. It was a party. It's not funny because he was a friend of mine. It was a party, and we didn't know he was in New York. He's from Chicago, and it was like, oh wow, he's here. And we're kicking it and talking. We're at the party. We're drinking and these two gentlemen were throwing the party, and my friend said something he shouldn't have said to them, and I don't think he knew that the two gentlemen were like partners. And they both pushed him down a flight of steps. He survived, he lived, but it was hilarious. Oh, Sarah, it was I laughed. I laughed in my friend's face. And then I got on the phone and called one of my friends here in Chicago, like, you'll never guess who just went down a flight of steps.
Oh my god, that's so funny. That is
It
so
was
funny.
great. We still to this day talk about it. That was many years ago. Oh, it was beautiful. I think Biggie was playing, which made it even more dramatic. Like, whoa, Biggie's, oh my God, is that a human being coming down the stairs? We thought it was like a big sack of like clothes. Like, man, somebody just threw their laundry down the steps in the middle of the night. That's odd. Oh, wait, he's getting up. It's a oh no, I know him. Yeah, good
Oh
time.
my gosh.
Ah,
Oh
it's good times.
man, I've seen some crazy shit, but not
No,
that. Oh, I swore. Oh no.
up is there a swear jar?
Yeah, there's a swear jar. I'll put money in it later.
All right, word. I'm so careful. I don't want to get in any trouble.
Yeah. I'm trying to be more careful, but it's bad, you know.
Hey, Zach says hello.
Oh,
Zach's in Ohio. Zach, stick around. We're giving away a $25 Amazon gift card next hour. Ooh, the things you can
ooh,
buy with an Amazon gift card. It's a
ooh.
fun gift. You know, you can get some stuff, a few
Oh,
things.
yeah. A rice cooker,
Thank you.
blender, air
Thank you.
fryer.
Thank you. Waffle maker.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched the whole episode of one of my favorite cooking shows, Sam the Cooking Guy, who's out of San Diego. And he did like munchie meals with waffle maker.
Oh, wow.
Made
Okay. Okay.
quesadillas and stuff with a waffle maker. I liked it. I thought it was interesting.
All right. Cool. Cool.
I suppose. What am I looking at here? Okay, the National Association of City Transportation Officials. This sounds phony. Not the story, but the name. Says that the average time spent waiting at a red light is 75 seconds, accounting for approximately 20% of all driving time. That's a whole lot of time doing nothing, and just another reason to switch to public transportation. 75 seconds at a red light seems like a long time. I haven't driven a car in forever, but that just seems like a long time. Zach, I'm doing fine, by the way. Have you met Sarah, Zach? Sarah is, I can't say it, is the greatest. And she is super nice, super cool. And it looks like you got a haircut since I saw you last, Sarah. I
Oh,
like it.
yeah.
I like
Went to
I,
the barber shop yesterday.
I like make your picture bigger so that people can see your face.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. There you go. There's Sarah.
Hello. Yes, this is my hair now.
I took my beard off.
Oh, trimmed it a
I'm
little.
yeah, I'm tired. It's summer now. I want it. It
Oh,
was
yeah,
annoying.
that's why I did this.
That's what I'm saying. You look great.
Oh, thank you.
You look
Thank you.
great. I
Yeah.
knew it was something. I couldn't put my finger. I'm like, something's different.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
one of my
yeah. My
vitamins?
hair was just getting too long, so just went down the street, got a haircut.
Snip, snip, chop, chop. I have
Yeah.
no hair. I did this yesterday, whatever that is.
Oh, you shave it?
Yeah, yeah. I used to have dreadlocks. I have many pictures of me where I had it, yeah, I had locks all the way down to my waist.
Ooh, wow. Oh, damn.
Yep. I was a handsome devil back then. I was just out here wrecking them, Sarah. It was
Oh
rough.
my goodness. I can only imagine.
I know
Can
you can,
only
and you
imagine.
please don't try to. It was a dark and stormy night, like a lot of
Yes.
times, like many days. We're gonna
Yeah.
take a break, you and
All
I,
right. Awesome.
and yes, and then when we come back, we'll do the community report, and um, we'll fiddle around. We'll talk to Zach, see what he's doing. Um, and Zach's in Ohio, by the way. It's lots going on in Ohio. And thank you, everyone, for watching. We really appreciate it. When we come back, we'll have the community report. It's The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv. It's 44 minutes after the hour. And we'll be back right after this message. Hey, everybody, welcome back to The Drive with Mario. I was with the music, by the way. I dig my own music. I was in. It's The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv. It's 46 minutes after the hour. Thank you, everybody, for checking us out. Hope you're having a great Friday. It's Friday. Do you understand what that means? It's finally Friday. It's almost the weekend. It's actually, you know what? We're going to have to, I'm making a show decision. We're just going to start kicking the weekend off like now. I think we're going to open this up one of these days where we get everybody that's got a Zoom that works for Back Channel to come on, hop on the restream, and we're going to party because it's Friday, and that's what we're going to do. I am making it law right now. Email comes out tonight. Everybody. What time is it in the UK? It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 at night. Perfect. That's fine. Somebody Will's up. He's still awake. I think it's one of the ladies is up. We got a bunch of folks in the UK. They're up. Let's make it happen. Have fun on Fridays. It's time for the community report. And if you're out on the West Coast, unfortunately, you are finding that these wildfires are becoming way more regular than they should. A wind-whipped wildfire that tore through a Southern California city, burning 31 homes and prompting a local state of emergency, signaled a dangerous start to the state's fire season, the local fire chief said on Thursday. Orange County Fire Chief Brian Fennessy said the blaze, dubbed the Coastal Fire, occurred well before the hot, dry Santa winds typically fuel the region's more destructive wildfires. His quote is, "This is a fire that was driven by winds that happen up here every day. Humidities were 70% or better. This was a normal day, yet we burned 200 acres very quickly and lost 24 homes. That is not something that we ever see. It is a dangerous new normal," he added. About 900 homes were under evacuation orders Thursday afternoon, and 550 firefighters were working to contain the blaze in and around Laguna Niguel in Orange County, about 50 miles south of Los Angeles, local fire officials said. 20 homes were destroyed and 11 others were damaged, said Shane Sherwood, an Orange County Fire Authority incident commander. 2 firefighters were injured, and 15% of the fire had been surrounded by control lines, he said. Local officials declared a state of emergency earlier on Thursday, freeing up resources and assistance for residents. The cause of the fire, which broke out Wednesday afternoon in Aliso Woods Canyon, an area Fennessy described as extremely steep and dry, remains under investigation. A local power company, Southern California Edison, told regulators that it detected circuit activity occurring close in the time to the reported time of the fire. Power companies have been blamed for some of the state's deadliest wildfires. Pacific Gas and Electric in Northern California pleaded guilty to 84 counts of manslaughter in 2018's Camp Fire. It wasn't immediately clear whether the electrical activity was linked to the Orange County blaze. The spokesman, Reggie Kumar, said additional details weren't immediately available. I have a sister that lives, hey Sheila, by the way, in North Carolina. How you doing? I have a sister that lives out in California, and I between earthquakes and wildfires and all kind. I'm nervous for her and my friends that live out there. Not my new friends who live in California. My back channel fam. I don't know how they do it. I know wildfires are something that happened in New York, not New York City, but perhaps in New York State there might be some fear of that. I mean, I'm here in the city and we have red flag warnings every now and then for fear of brush fires. This goes back to the conversation Sarah and I were having earlier. Really got to start thinking about doing something to make this not be a thing. It's a very dangerous game that we are playing with this environment that we live in, and you know, we need to get better about that as soon as possible. 11 people died Thursday after a boat believed to be carrying dozens of migrants capsized off Puerto Rico, authorities said. None of the people spotted in the water during a mass rescue effort about 10 miles north of Descheco Island appeared to be wearing life jackets, the Coast Guard said in a release. As of Thursday night, 31 survivors had been found in what the Coast Guard described as a suspected illegal voyage. The origin of the vessel and the nationalities of all those aboard weren't immediately known. A Coast Guard spokesman told the Associated Press that 8 Haitians had been hospitalized. The Coast Guard launched the effort after personnel on a Customs and Border Protection helicopter saw the overturned boat shortly before noon. If not for that, we would not have known about this until someone would have found any sign or received reports from people that their loved ones are missing, the spokesman Richard Castrodad told the AP. In January, a single survivor was rescued after a 25-foot boat capsized off Florida after it left the Bahamas carrying dozens in a suspected smuggling operation. Ah, by the way, you're enjoying the drive. I'm Mario Smith. I'm here on Back Channel every weekday, Monday, Tuesday. Well, not every weekday. That's inaccurate because on Thursdays I host a radio show here in Chicago, so I'm not here. If you're interested, though, it's called News from the Service Entrance. It's a lot of music and guests and weird stuff, and it's on Thursdays on Lumpen Radio, LUMPEN Radio.com. But we're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And if you can see me right now, you're watching on an Echo Show or Fire TV. The magic word to say is say Katexa. Not really what the name of your device is, but you get it. And then hop in the chat, man, and get with us and start talking to us. Tell us you want to be in, and we get you in. And if you're just listening to us, which just listening sounds like we're being mean, but we're not. If you happen to be listening to us on an Echo speaker, which I did because I'm a radio dude, all you got to do is go to backchannel.tv and click join the chat. Once again, that's backchannel.tv, BACKCHANNEL.tv. Get in the chat, hang out with us. We appreciate you. It's fun. We do all kinds of crazy. It's Friday because it's anything can happen day. And there you are. All right, Sarah, where are we going here? Escaped prison bus. I'm sorry, is a convicted murderer who escaped from a Texas prison, or another woman in Texas who stole a 52-foot yacht. Which one do you want first?
Ooh, I want to hear about the yacht.
Solid, because I was interested in the yacht too. And then the other one is a story that's going to make me mad, because I'm just like tired.
Yeah, me too.
It's gonna it's gonna make me mad, but I'll read it anyway. This is out of Texas. Is it anything but smooth sailing, or it is anything but smooth sailing for a woman in Texas who was charged with taking a 52-foot yacht that did not belong to her for a cruise. The Jefferson Monticello yacht, dubbed Loyalty, was reported missing Monday in Galveston. Renee Wagapak, 45, is charged with unlawful use of a motor vehicle and possession of a controlled substance. No kidding. According to a probable cause affidavit for her arrest. Wagapak, I think that's how you say it, Wagapak. Sounds like she's from Illinois, not from Texas, or Wisconsin. Remained jailed in Galveston County on $30,000 bond. The owner of the boat had been showing it to sail, the affidavit said. Witnesses reported the yacht was sailed away at about 11 a.m. Wagapak left a note that she would meet people at the Kama boardwalk, the affidavit said. It did not specify whom the note was directed to or where it was left. Jennifer Ott Wath, Wagapak's attorney, declined to comment. Galveston police got a phone call shortly before noon on Monday that the yacht had been sailed away from its berth. Police responded assistance. Police requested assistance from the Coast Guard and the Galveston County Sheriff's Office to help locate the missing vessel. Loyalty was found at about 1 p.m., moored at a pier. Authorities found Wagapak aboard the ship, the station reported. Police later found about 4 grams of drugs. Oh, do we have to play the guess what it? Okay, never mind, we don't. 4 grams of drugs in her possession that tested positive as. What do you think, Sarah? If you're not reading the story with me, what do you think?
Tested positive as
4 grams. Enough to make you steal a yacht.
Ooh,
right?
I'm gonna say, yeah. I'm gonna say the C word or think. The M word.
Methamphetamine. Got it. On the nosy. It was meth. 4 grams of meth. That's a lot.
That is insane.
That's a lot.
That is oh God.
I guess I'd steal a yacht too if I was smacked out my mind off of some meth.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I've never done it before, so.
No, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I have no idea what methamphetamine. I can barely say methamphetamine, let alone try to do it. I don't even know how you do it. But I know that that's a lot because 4 grams is a lot.
Yeah.
Of drugs. So essentially, this woman stole these people's house because they lived on that yacht.
That's kind of funny.
But then she had the wherewithal high as a kite to moor it. And like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it right here. This is now my boat. Wow.
That's funny.
I've taken this boat for myself. In March, a thief stole a yacht in Southern California and then collided with multiple boats in the harbor. Joel Siam, 38, was booked on suspicion of grand theft of a boat and possession of a stolen boat in Orange County after authorities said he rammed the craft into at least three other boats.
Wow.
Of all the thievery, I'm not stealing a yacht because it just seems like I'll get caught. No.
Why? Like, oh,
Well, again, 4 grams of meth. That's part of your why.
yeah, that's a big why.
That's a humongous why. What are you doing, Mario? Oh man, look, I'm about to go grab 4 grams. 4 grams, dude, slow down. No. Wait, let me tell you, it's meth. What? Yes. And then I'm gonna go take this meth and I'm gonna go steal a yacht. No, that just sounds crazy. It's as crazy as the lady that helped the prisoner escape and then shoot herself. Why? Why and what for?
Oh yeah, I read about that. Oh
Oh
man.
my God.
Like for a guy, you're just gonna take out your retirement fund? No. You
We
knew you
said
were
this.
gonna get caught.
We said the same thing. We said the same exact thing. You got to be absolutely out of your mind that you're going to shoot yourself after all that. You might as
Yeah.
well stay alive. They're not going to keep you in jail forever. You could be there 20, 30 years. But I mean, you can write a book about your love affair with this strapping man that you helped escape from
Yeah, you'll make a
jail.
ton of money. Like, why?
Yeah,
Oh god.
that's kind of stupid. And she had just retired, so she was going to get a pension and everything. I mean, couldn't she have visited that guy in jail? I don't want to
Yeah.
keep talking about it, but she could have.
Yeah.
But and they found them in Indiana and they were on their way to Illinois. I bet. I can't prove it, but I bet they were. And I think the same thing is happening here with this dude. And I'll be quick about it. And this makes me not have to read that last story, which I'm glad. A convicted murderer escaped in Texas yesterday after he attacked an officer driving a prison bus and fled after the vehicle went off the road. Gonzalo Lopez is 46 years old. He managed to get free of his restraints and he is on the lam. And I don't know why, but everybody goes north when they escape in the south.
Yeah.
If you're watching Gonzalo, turn around because don't come up there. Just stay down there, man. You have a better chance of making it.
Mhm.
Coming up here is a bad idea. Sarah, we're gonna take a break because we got to reset and get ready for the second hour of the show. It's almost done.
Ooh, all right. All right.
I know it moves fast. It moves fast. We'll take a break, everybody. We're going to give away a $25 Amazon gift card in the second hour of the show. And that'll be fun because somebody can use it, I'm sure. It's The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv. Hang on, everybody. We'll be right back after these words. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv. It is the top of the hour, wherever you happen to be watching us and however you happen to be watching us. We thank you. As you can see, every now and then, you might see my arm drift off. It's this annoying cord. I keep trying to hide it. I can't. I just want it to go away. Anyway, thank you for being here. If you missed the first hour of the show, why? What's wrong with you? Don't do that again. You're supposed to be here for that, if you can. Just to let everybody know, if you didn't catch what we talked about on the first hour of the show, one of the first things we talked about is the fact that I have COVID, but I think I don't have it anymore. I'm taking a test probably tomorrow, and we will see exactly what's up. I think I'm good. There's that. The other part, if you're watching the show, and I'm looking on the screen here, Andrea, Stacy. Hey, Stacy, how you doing? Stacy's in Texas. Spiffy Chimpanzee is also here, and Sheila in North Carolina. Stacy is asking. It says Maria, but I know what you meant. Can you tell me what this yellow button is? What does it say on there, Stacy? Because I haven't a clue. Landon is here as well. It's Landon's first time. And Andrea's in Florida, by the way. Thank you, Andrea, for watching. Landon's in Pennsylvania. We're giving away a $25 Amazon gift card. I'm going to tell you how you can get it in a moment. Stacy already has one, so Stacy, you can't win another one. I understand, but you can't. I'd just as soon give you one, but I can't. Those are the rules. That's how it goes. Yeah, hit subscribe, Stacy. Do it. Do that. Hit it. Hit the subscribe button, Stacy. You already got the gift card. I mean, you might as well subscribe so you can know what's going on, my friend. If you are looking for my man Gliss, who we would reach out to in Oregon, I think because I haven't gotten a text or an email from him, he has successfully made it to the boat, and they are on their way to Alaska, I believe, on a cruise. So you're like, well, Mario, you can't even read a story correctly. I know you're not doing the show by yourself. I'm not. Joining me from Brooklyn, my favorite part of New York City, Brooklyn. It is Sarah. Producer Sarah, what's going on? Sarah Brown is in town. Hi there.
Hello. Good to see you again. It's been
hey, look,
a whole
we do
minute.
This twice. I know. It seems like it's only been a minute.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what we do. I'm so glad you're here. Interesting first hour. And it turns out we blew up in terms of folks coming through. And Stacy subscribed. Thank you, Stacy, so much. Really appreciate it.
Stacey.
Thank you. Stacy says she can barely see you. Can you make your screen bigger?
Yes.
Watch this. Look at that beautiful face.
Hi, Stacy. Hello. I don't have very good light in my room because I'm not normally on the screen, but
I'm forcing you. I'm sorry.
This is what I look like. It's my face.
Sarah is cool beans. Don't worry, Gliss will be back, but Gliss can take his time. Stacy is very upset. Not upset. Is she upset? She's not upset. She says hello. Oh my goodness,
Stacy.
No, she says hello. Stacy.
Oh, hello, Stacy.
Yeah, Stacy won a gift card from us, and she's a regular checker outer visitor of the show.
Yes, I feel like she's a regular of Backchannel.
Mm-hmm. She says she's not upset, but I know Gliss will be back. Let the man have a break. He got 65 children. He's got to take a break. He's got the kids with him on the boat, though.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he's a great dad, though. He's a great dad. His kids love him. I'm so glad that I have met all you guys on this journey. It's been a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And Stacy, Sarah's going to be with us. I almost called Sarah Stacy. Sarah next to me is going to be with us until next week, Friday. So, she says she's going to listen to us. Okay. Thank you. Stacy's actually, she's a regular on a lot of these shows, I'm imagining.
Yeah, and on Get On Up, on the show I produce normally too. So Stacy's, she loves the celebrity birthdays we do. So
nice. By the way, I meant to mention something, and I'm glad you said Get On Up. That's I love that show. I am so proud of the work that you guys are doing. It is a cool program. Uh, James is great.
James is amazing. Yeah,
He's
James is
he,
amazing.
he's such a nice dude. I mean, we've all only really met each other once, but that one time was wonderful. And he is a very thoughtful man. And um, I really want to sit with everybody one of these days, and we all get a chance to chop it up and like hang out for a minute. But Jam and Renee is great. You guys have it's a really cool program. I'm a big fan,
Yeah, yeah.
I
Thank
sneak
you.
on YouTube, and then I sneak off because I try to not have my name, like my real name,
Uh,
but it always comes up with my, I'm like, dog it, I don't like that. So I do check it out. It's a great show. If you folks haven't been doing your due diligence, Sam and Renee, with their producer Sarah, that's more reason for you to be watching it. Come on,
yeah,
get
it's
out,
great.
get
Great
it
time.
together. Yeah, check it out, man. It's a cool show, and he does stand up, right?
James doesn't do stand up. He
Why did I
does
think he
like
did stand up?
acting and stuff like that.
Okay,
But his
okay. Why did I?
full-time job is diversity, equity, and inclusion with TaskRabbit, actually.
Nice, nice, nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice. And I am a big fan of that program. That's really cool. It's one of the best
Oh,
ones we got.
thank
So
you. Yeah,
yeah,
James is a very hard worker and works to get it to what it is. So I can take credit.
absolutely.
It's all Jam and Renee. It's all of
Yeah,
them.
Jam and Renee are dope.
Yeah.
Stacy has things to say. She
Oh.
says, Sarah, don't forget I tell you guys how long I stay. And she said, yes, you know, celebrity birthdays is my favorite. You know whose birthday is today? I'm giving it away because we're going to do birthdays later. But Stevie Wonder turned 72 years old today.
Yeah, we celebrated. We always sing his birthday song before we do
Really?
celebrity birthdays.
I got to
It's the
tell you
best
a
one.
secret.
But
You're not going to like this.
oh no.
Stevie Wonder is my favorite musician ever. He is the
Yeah.
greatest living musician, period. There is never going to be anybody that will accomplish what he accomplished in what they're calling the golden era, when he had 4 albums back to back to back to back, um, fulfilling his first finale, Talking Book, Music on My Mind, um, and Songs in the Key of Life, not necessarily in that order, that are considered the greatest section of albums ever. That Happy Birthday song makes me so angry. I get so bloody angry. And it's not because of the song. The song's about Dr. Martin Luther King's birthday.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most people don't know the words to the song. And they
Oh, they
only
only
sing
know that one part.
it makes me so angry.
Yeah.
They only know the Happy Birthday. And it's a great song, but it's
Yeah.
about Dr. And then every time I hear it, I'm like, gotta go. I gotta get out of here. It's the only song of his that I don't like, and I'm pretty sure I've got a Stevie album around here somewhere. I usually keep them close, but I'm listening to Stevie all weekend. Terry's 72 years old today. Zach asks
Damn.
if I have ever met him. I have not had the pleasure. That's one of the people on my list of folks I want to interview, because I have so many questions for him about
Same.
music. And one of the best the best 2 concerts I've ever been to in my life have been him.
Mhm.
One time was an outdoor show at the Taste of Chicago, this big food fest that we have in Chicago. And the other was an indoor concert at the United Center, where he did Songs in the Key of Life from beginning to end. Just an amazing, his spirit is everything, man. That's my
Oh, yeah, he's
favorite
amazing.
musician. Yeah. So, okay, Sarah, don't forget it. Stacy sometimes joins. I don't know what that means. Excellent Dinosaur is here, and it's their first time. Hey, Excellent Dinosaur. I tell you what, for the folks who are watching, hang out. Don't go anyplace, because I don't mean to keep talking about this, but you're going to get a chance to win a gift certificate for $25, and you're going to want it, because, I mean, it's a gift certificate. Do all kinds of things. When we come back, we'll have the entertainment report. And I hope. Oh, Stacy, you're on your way to your dad's. Cool. Please listen to us while you pack. Thank you. Stacy's all right with me. Again, this is The Drive. I'm your host, Mario Smith, here on Backchannel, the only place on your Echo device where you can watch and listen to live shows and chat with hosts in real time. We're here every weekday. Well, that's not true, but we're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Send us a chat. You can ask questions, chime in on what we're talking about. As you can tell, I will talk to you if you talk to me. And if you can see me right now and you're not on a speaker and you're watching on an Echo Show or Fire TV, the magic word is say T-Rexa. It's not really what it is, but you get it. And then boom, you're in. Chat with us, talk, blah, 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 blah. We can do all that. If you're just listening to us on a Echo speaker, though, go to backchannel.tv, BACKCHANNEL.tv, and then you can hit the chat button, and it's really cool. And then you can get in with us. Sarah's going to put us into a timeout for a second, and then when we come back, we'll do the entertainment report. It's The Drive with Mario Smith. It's 11 minutes after the hour, and we'll be back right after this message. Hey, everybody, welcome back to The Drive with Mario Smith here on Backchannel.tv. We were talking about something that I like. I mean, I really dig Percy Jackson. I don't know if you've ever checked Percy Jackson out. I got godkids, so, and I'm going to turn this on to my grandson. Ooh. Percy Jackson is a cool show. And they got rebooted, and it put a new cast in with people who actually weren't adults trying to play children, but they were actual children. And Rick Riordan, the author of the best-selling book, Percy Jackson and the Olympians, has some pointed words for critics of the decision to cast Leah Jeffries as the character Annabeth Chase in the upcoming Disney Plus series based on the books. Jeffries is a black woman, black young lady, and in the books, Annabeth is white. Under the headline, Leah Jeffries is Annabeth, Riordan writes on his website, I have been clear as the author that I was looking for the best characters to inhabit and bring to life the personalities of these characters, and that physical appearance was secondary for me. He continues, you are judging her appropriateness for this role solely and exclusively on how she looks. She is a black girl playing someone who was described in the books as white. According to Jeffries, her TikTok account was banned by people angry over the decision. Oh, so I guess all the people that kind of did not want me to be Annabeth or something, they literally took down my whole account, Jeffrey says in a video posted in a new TikTok account. A spokesperson for TikTok says Jeffrey's account was taken down due to the platform's minimum age requirement of 13. Jeffrey's is 12. Riordan's Percy Jackson books have sold more than 180 million copies worldwide. The live-action series tells the story of a 12-year-old Percy Jackson, a modern demigod, embracing his newfound supernatural powers. The trio is complete, Riordan enthused on May 5th when he announced that Jeffrey's Annabeth would join actor Arian Simhardy as Grover Underwood, who plays Percy Jackson's best friend. Jackson will be played by Walker Scobell. In his statement, Riordan writes that Percy Jackson fans who denounced the casting decision have missed the series' core message. The core message of Percy Jackson has always been that difference is strength. There is power in polarity. Why can't I talk today or any day? The things that distinguish us from one another are often our marks of individual greatness. You should never judge someone by how well they fit your preconceived notions. That neurodivergent kid who has failed out of 6 schools, for instance, may well be the son of Poseidon. Anyone can be a hero. Through his imprint with Disney, Hyperion Publishing. Reardon has a track record of elevating the work of diverse authors. According to his website, our goal is to publish great middle grade authors from underrepresented cultures and backgrounds to let them tell their own stories inspired by the mythology of folklore of their own heritage. Get up off of the girl, man. She's 12 years old. What did she do to you? Let her play the part. Apparently, she's a pretty decent actor. Let her act. People suck. Just, just more where it doesn't belong. You know what I mean? Come on. That's just. So, wow. And how do you know that? Well, never mind. Because I was going to ask, how do you know that the character in the book is white and it doesn't? Anyway, remember Astro World? That happened in November of last year at NRG Park in Houston, Texas. Nearly 2,400 people needed medical treatment following a deadly crowd surge last year at Travis Scott's Astro World Music Festival. Attorneys on behalf of some of the victims filed a new document Monday in Harris Court detailing injuries that needed extensive and less extensive treatment as a result of the November 5th, 2021 tragedy at NRG Park. According to the filing, 732 people sought extensive treatment for their injuries. Another 1,649 people needed less extensive treatment. More than 2,500 cases are still being reviewed. Plaintiffs will continue to evaluate and update this for the court as additional information and tales are received and reviewed, the filing states. The attorneys did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Thursday. A spokesman for Scott, who hosted the festival, said the rapper was unfairly blamed for the tragedy. Quote, very clear that the tide is turning as the authorities and public conversation has been focused on concert operators and security contractors rather than performers, the spokesperson said in a statement. The spokesperson said all signs point to a strong comeback for the rapper. 10 people were killed, including 9-year-old Ezra Blunt, the youngest of the victims, when a crowd of about 50,000 attendees began pushing toward the stage. The other victims ranged in age from 14 to 27. Medical examiners said they all died from compression asphyxia. Scott opened up about the concert in an interview last year with radio host Charlamagne the God. The rapper said after the show, he was hearing things about what had happened, but didn't initially realize the extent of it. Hundreds of lawsuits have been filed against Scott and the concert's organizer, Live Nation, accusing them of negligence. Last year, Scott issued a general denial of the claims and asked for multiple suits to be dismissed. A spokesperson said Live Nation was cooperating with investigators and will address all legal matters at the appropriate time. Oh, hey, Avery. What's going on? Avery's in North Carolina. Stacy says she loves us, Sarah. James is in Ohio as well. Hey, everybody. La 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 la.
Love you too, Stacy. You're great.
She is the best. Did you see what the letter I sent you just a moment ago?
The letter you sent me?
Oh, the chat I sent you.
The chat you sent me.
Yeah. I can send it again.
Oh no, he did not.
Okay, so then you know what? Let's not do it.
Okay.
Let's not do it because I don't have that on my end.
Okay.
So, folks, we're gonna suspend giving away the gift card today. We'll definitely give it away, though. Don't worry, we got 1 million of them.
Yeah. We'll wait till Monday. That way people have to keep watching.
That's right. So Monday we'll do it. And besides, it's Amazon.
They're not going anywhere.
No. No, they aren't. Are you a big Norm Macdonald fan, Sarah?
What does that entail? What does it mean to be a Norm Macdonald fan?
That you enjoy deadpan comedy?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I liked him as Burt Reynolds in
Very funny.
A Jeopardy on SNL.
Yes. Zach says hi to you too. Everybody's showing you love. James is here.
Oh goodness! Hello, Zach. Nice to meet you.
Yeah. See, you're telling you upgraded the show. Nobody wants to look at me.
Upgraded the show. Yes.
Rather look at you.
And then next week, when I leave, it'll be Gliss will upgrade it even more. More
absolutely. More people. People love Gliss and you. All the producers get a lot of love on this network.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
If I had Travis's hair, I'd be out here just wilding. It would look weird on my face, but it's a lot of nice hair. That's a good.
Yeah.
You guys are killing the hair game. I
Oh
can't.
yeah.
That ship sailed.
Hey, wigs are a thing
No,
if you
I'm not.
want.
And then, there's a lot of things that are going to happen on the drive, and I'm no wigs. I can't do it. And Michael Jordan was a hero here. Michael Jordan's from New York. Michael Jordan was a hero here, and he didn't have a stitch of hair after the first year of his basketball life here. So I don't know.
Oh, Michael Jordan's from New York?
Born in Brooklyn, and they
Oh.
moved. They moved to North Carolina. I think when he was 2 years old, 2 or 3 years old, something like that. Yeah, he's born in Brooklyn. Son of New York. See, came here, got famous. Michael
Yeah.
Jordan, my man.
Moved to Chicago, get famous.
Yeah, yeah. But he will never be born in Chicago though. He's born in New York.
Mhm.
Norm Macdonald has a stand-up special coming out on Netflix. It's called Nothing Special, and he recorded it right before he passed away.
Oh, right,
Apparently,
he did.
apparently the story, it's an hour stand-up taped in his living room in 2020 when most of the venues were closed, and he was dealing with his illness that he hadn't told anybody about, except for close folks in his family, absolutely. The news of the Netflix special was first reported by McDonald's sister-in-law Joyce Napier, the Ottawa bureau chief for the Canadian television channel CTV. I didn't know Norm Macdonald was a native of Canada. Oh,
Me
how about
either.
that? It turns out Norm left an hour of new material behind recorded in his apartment during the lockdown. So it's coming out on Netflix. That should be interesting. And he was, to me, he was very funny. I will definitely have to check that out. Stacy says I had to have the rooster used on me because I fell asleep during your pal. Rooster. I don't know what that means. All right. And James says, "Hi, what's up? What you doing?" This show till till uh till 6 o'clock Eastern time. James is in Ohio. He knows the Eastern time schedule. Just hanging out with Sarah, learning things, talking about stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Uh,
here to teach. I'm here to educate.
See, there
Yeah.
you go. Barbie Mattel is expanding its fashionistas line with a Barbie doll that wears a hearing aid. The company announced the addition of new dolls to the fashionista collection. The line includes the first Barbie with behind the ear hearing aids, a Ken doll with vitiligo, and a doll with a prosthetic leg. Okay, Mattel doing great things with the Barbie. I did not know that they were still making Ken dolls. I thought they had stopped doing that.
I didn't even know they were still making Barbies.
See there, there you go. I know
Yeah.
there is a so here in Chicago, apparently Barbies are like super big in Chicago for some reason because there's a lot of like specialized ones that are introduced here. I don't know, and how I know about it. eh, my goddaughter's a grown woman, so she's not doing the Barbie thing anymore. But she might be collecting them. I take that back. She might be collecting.
Oh,
Hmm.
how old is she?
Now she's what, 23, 22.
Oh,
And I think
wow.
she's like, I think she's collecting them with the intention of making money one day from them.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah, you know, side hustle, Barbie collecting. That woman. Had a conversation with her today, as a matter of fact. That was
Oh,
pretty cool.
good. Does she
Pretty
live
cool.
in Chicago?
She's in Indiana,
Oh, okay.
and she's a wonderful woman, and I'm very proud of her, and I love her very much. She's not my daughter, but she could be. She's a really really cool kid. I like her. I said I like her like she. I love her. She's the best. A Florida woman who suffered a medical emergency last week while behind the wheel is safe thanks to a bunch of good Samaritans who jumped out of their own vehicles to help her. The driver passed out after taking high blood pressure medication and fasting for a medical procedure. Luckily, a coworker happened to be in the vehicle next to her and saw her slumped over the wheel. After the coworker jumped out of her own vehicle to try and stop the rolling car, other drivers joined in. One good Samaritan used a dumbbell out of her own car to break the window so they could get into the car and unlock the doors. The group pushed the unconscious woman in the car to a parking lot to await paramedics. That's good. Whew. I can't imagine. A lot of people not making it in these planes and cars. Get it together. A Texas fisherman and YouTuber posted a video of a massive alligator that measured just 3 inches shy of a world record. The alligator gar, a native Texas species with fossil records dating as far back as 215 million years ago, was so massive that a lasso was needed to lift the gar onto the bank for measuring. The fisherman estimated that the 8 foot 2 inch gar weighed about 300 pounds. It easily pushed the man off his feet as he released it back into the undisclosed fishing spot in a river near Houston. That's going to be the name of my new book, In a River Near Houston, because the title sounds good. Stacy says, okay, wait. James, hi, my name is James Ryle. Hello, James. Zach asked, what have you learned? And James asked, how old are you? They're not talking to me because I'm old. They got to be talking to Sarah. And no, you don't ask a woman their age. It's not. It's not.
Oh, who cares? I don't care. I'm 32. I'll tell
Are
everybody.
you really? I would not.
Yeah.
I would never have guessed that. I would have said much younger.
Oh, really? Oh, no, I look 32, 100%, I think. And I feel it in my bones.
Yeah, do you now? No, man. I will be, what month is this, man? 2 months. I'll be 55 years old.
Oh, so you're a Leo.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, you're a Cancer.
That's right. I cannot wait. I'm very, 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 very excited. I, I am very excited. I am hoping that we have a big festival that I help with, that I host, called the Silver Room Block Party. That's the weekend before my birthday this year. So I'm looking forward to that. And Pitchfork is like that same weekend, Pitchfork Music Festival. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to all of it. It's my 55th birthday. I'm doing everything. No meth, no zips of coke, just fun things.
Yes, as you should.
Still want to be able to get to bed by 10. That's the goal now.
It's important.
Hey, look, it's not the worst. Zach said, wow. Wow that I'm 55. That you didn't wow that dude. That, come on, man. That's nothing. I'm lucky. I'm very, very, very fortunate. And I don't subscribe to the whatever it is to be 55 years old. I don't know what that means.
What does it mean to be any age?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know what any of that means. Oh wow, I just got invited to something kind of cool.
Ooh.
Yeah. James is 7.5. Hi, James. What's up? See, that's nice. Okay. What, Sarah, I meant to tell you. I suppose I should have warned you. We get a lot of younger folk that check out the show. It's kind of like,
wow, 7.5. Look at you. Yeah. Wow.
That's a nice age, man. That's actually like my favorite age. I'm gonna get my niece to send a picture to me, and I'm gonna try to show it this week while you're doing the show, of me sick at my 6th birthday party. I had got so excited during the course of the day that when my party happened, I got sick, and all of my friends partied, and I was sick.
Oh wow.
I haven't had a birthday party since. That is not a lie. So I use this event that I host to be my big birthday party. Stacy says, I'm 35 years old. What do you say about that, Mario? I say, I love that. 35 was cool too. Man, look, if I can count them, I'm happy about it. I'm 35 years old is what's happening.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you have your health, you have everything.
That's right. And Lord knows, this experience of being sick has really given me the whole, there's such an appreciation for a lot of different things as you get older anyway. But I think about, and I mentioned this many times, I think about if I wouldn't have gotten that vaccine, I might not be talking. That's just real, you know? So I'm very grateful. Yeah. 35, that's cool. Go for it, Stace.
Yeah, get it, Stacey. Love it. Love to see it. James, 7.5, killing it.
Right. We're doing big things on this show.
Second grade, third grade.
This demographic is literally from 7.5 to 55 years old.
We love to see it. We love to see it.
This is what's happening. Didn't I get? We gave a gift card to. Oh, I wonder if he's on here. I can't remember his name. Um, but he's like 9, and he had to get his mom to do it. And that was pretty cool. James says his birthday is May 20th. My kid's birthday is the 25th of May. You're Gemini, I think. And
Yeah.
Stacy's going to her dad's house today. That's cool. Nice, nice. Where's James? James is in Ohio. Okay. Kenzie has just joined us too. It's Kenzie's first time. Hey Kenzie, nice to meet. Thank you. You guys go find the subscribe button and click on it so that you can know when the show's coming on, so that you can be part of our conversations and what have you. And we are very glad that you all are all here today. My friend Sarah is going to take a quick break. And James is getting out of school on the 25th. Well, you should celebrate that day, my friend. I know the last day of school is a big deal. I still am excited about the last day of school, and I haven't been in school in a long time. When we come back, we'll talk sports. NFL schedule release. Philadelphia 76ers are a complete mess. We talk about the highest paid athletes, if that's your thing. And I think we're just going to talk to each other and do our front of mind and then scoot on out of here and do birthdays and all that stuff too. It's Drive with Mario Smith and with super producer Sarah. We'll be back in just a moment. It's the Drive on Backchannel. I almost forgot the name of the show, Sarah. It's the Drive on Backchannel.tv, YouTube, and all your Amazon supported devices. We'll be right back after these words. You could have let that run. Hey, everybody, welcome back to the Drive with Mario Smith. I'm Mario Smith. I just put on a hat because it's time to do the sports. And again, if you are just joining the show, I shaved the beard off. I just looked at my face and I'm like, whoa, look a little skinny, but I'm good. I'm good. And Sarah and I have been talking to our back channel friends, our passengers on the drive today. Stacy, Zach, James, Kenzie, James, you play soccer. Okay, one of my favorite soccer teams happens to be Arsenal. I'm a big fan also of the Chicago Fire and the Portland Timber, I believe is their name, or the Sounders, one of those names. But I'm a big fan of Portland's MLS team. And I even don't. I'm a big fan and I don't know the name. That's great, right? Big Chicago Fire fan though. I know them because they're not playing well. It's very hard to like something that's, I need them to get good. Like I need the White Sox to get good. That would be nice. Last night, the NFL released their schedule. A lot of good games on tap in this season. The Seattle Seahawks sent a fake schedule to their players where they play every week. They didn't get a day off, and they had to play Thanksgiving, Christmas Eve, and they had a game after they go to Germany. It was, if you've seen the video, it is extremely funny. Your business to see it. You will love it. And there's that. The Vikings probably came out the best as schedule wise. They get a bye really quick in the season. It's going to be good. The Falcons might have been the team that did not fare the best, all things considered. And if you're a follower of the NFL, you already know all that stuff about the schedule. The games are going to be interesting. I'm excited to see how this is all go down too. The Bears going over their schedule. I'm a Chicago Bears fan, big time. And if they win 6 games, I will be surprised. I think 6 is the ceiling. I'm not expecting them to do that well. Not this year, anyway. I think next year's going to be really good. The Philadelphia 76ers are a complete mess. James Harden didn't do anything last night as the 76ers lost to Miami. Miami goes on to represent the East in the Eastern Conference, or to play in the Eastern Conference final. Hopefully against Boston, but it probably will be against Milwaukee. People are forgetting that Miami was just in it a couple of years ago, losing to the Lakers in the finals. Jimmy Butler's a great player, and James Harden, the best days might be behind him, unfortunately, or this is the setup for the comeback. Not very good though. It was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. You can't stand in the corner all night and not shoot and just dribble all over the place, and it's not good. Not good at all. James says, my team is called the Soccer Rockers, and my team is really good. You know what, James? I wish I could see you guys play. I can't, but I wish you well, and be safe when you play. And I know you got the equipment and all that stuff. Be easy. And do you have aspirations to play for the United States men's national soccer team one day? Because they're going to be really good. And when you get older, they may be really, really good. They're going to be good in the World Cup in November. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I actually have a friend here in Chicago that's, I think he might be on this team, not this go round, but soon, as he is a most sought after college soccer player here in the States. So, yeah, there you go. Look at James coming through with the sports for us. If you're enjoying the show, there are 2 ways you can support it. That would be really cool and it would really help us out. If you're watching right now and you see that subscribe button, click it. Subscribing will let you know when we're going to go live. And I also have some special stuff coming up in the next few weeks. It begins on Monday, actually. And that'll be for those folks who are subscribed. You'll find out about it. Another way you can really help me out, no matter where you are and no matter how you're watching or listening, is to leave a review. Go to backchannel.tv and click leave a review and leave us a review. Your positive reviews keep the show going on and on and on and on. And once again, please go to BACKCHANNEL.tv and leave a review. Happy fun time when you leave a review. Like you saw Sarah today, like Sarah's very nice. That's sufficient. Leave a review. If that's all you said, if you didn't say my name at all, that's fine. Here are the highest paid athletes in the world. James, this is another reason for you to stay with the soccer ball on your foot. Okay? We're gonna go from 10 to 1 because that would be fun. Okay, we're gonna go from 10 to 1. 10 is Giannis Antetokounmpo of the Milwaukee Bucks. He makes $80 million, $80.9 million. Tom Brady, who may retire one day, makes $83.9 million. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the boxer, makes $90 million. Roger Federer, the tennis player, makes $90.7 million. And then it's Kevin Durant, my favorite basketball player at the moment, makes $92.1 million. Now, the top 5, Steph Curry plays for the Golden State Warriors, makes $92.8 million. Neymar, the great Neymar, soccer player, makes $95 million. Cristiano Ronaldo, $115 million. And then LeBron James, this sounds so excessive. LeBron James makes $121.2 million. And then Leo Messi, maybe the greatest soccer player ever, $130 million. James, keep the soccer ball on your foot, my friend, as long as you can. Deeply Bass, because I don't know if he means bass, is joining us today on the drive. And then I've got this last sports story for you guys. It's about Naomi, Osaka. Naomi Osaka is leaving her sports agency, IMG, to start her own sports agency called Evolve. She says, I've spent my career doing things my way, even when people told me that it wasn't what was expected or traditional. Evolve is the natural next step in my journey as both athlete and businesswoman, as well as a way to continue being myself and doing things my way. At Evolve, Osaka will be working alongside Stuart Duguid. That's really his name. I'm not making it up. Duguid, who was her agent at IMG. Oh, wow. They did what movie is that? With Tom Cruise when he quit the agency. Show Me the Money. What's the name of that movie? Oh my God. I can't remember the movie. Anyway.
Top Gun, Risky Business.
No, not Top Gun or Risky Business. When he showed me the money.
Yeah, Risky Business.
No, Risky Business is when that's his first movie.
What's the one with Q? Isn't Show Me the Money?
Jr. Yeah. Yeah, it's not Risky Business. Oh my goodness gracious. Why can't I remember the name of this movie?
I'm going to Google it. I'm going to Google it right now. Hold on.
I feel like I'm going crazy because I should know.
It's also with that like really young kid.
Yeah. It sure
Jerry
is.
Maguire.
Thank you. Oh. It's the story of Drew Rosenhaus, if I'm not mistaken. The famous agent.
I don't know who that is, but.
Well, this dude, Stewart, left IMG to help her out with this new agency. She's 24 years old and she's won over $20 million in her career. She's a 4-time Grand Slam tennis champion. And that is a look at sports. And before we go to the front of my story, let's go through some of these. On this date in 1846, the U.S. declared war on Mexico. In 1940, on this day, Igor Sikorsky flies, it says flies, doesn't it? The first helicopter. Birthdays today, we already mentioned it. The greatest living musician, period, Stevie Wonder. His birthday today, he turned 72 years old. Dennis Rodman's birthday is today. He's 61 years old. Actor Robert Pattinson from Twilight and The Batman turned 36 today. The Beatles' first live album, The Beatles at the Hollywood Bowl, is released in 1977. And one of my favorite albums, U2's The Joshua Tree, goes gold, platinum, and double platinum in 1987. We will take a break, and then we will have our front of mind story. It is about pups at a zoo in Houston. And I'll tell you what kind of pups in just a moment. We'll be back right after these words. And here we are. And let's do it. Are you ready? It's about the zoo. This will be fun as soon as I can get this thing to scroll down. This is always the joy right there. My computer. Okay, here we go. Capybara is what they're called. Capybara pups. They have the Houston Zoo has a pair of them, and the headline is "Don't worry, be capybara." The brother and sister have been named Bruno and Peppa after characters from the animated Disney film Encanto, the zoo said in a statement. Encanto is set in Colombia, one of the countries the capybaras call home. The siblings were born April 11th, the first time mom Squirt and dad Rio. Oh, wow. That's something. They represent the third litter of greater capybaras born at the zoo in the last 10 years. Mother and children spent several days bonding behind the scenes before making their public debut in the zoo's mixed species habitat inside the South American Pantanal. The zoo posted a short video of the two frolicking together in their enclosure. The semi-aquatic capybara is native to South America and is the world's largest living rodent. Fully grown adults can weigh up to 145 pounds. Wow. The herbivores are closely related to guinea pigs. The furry creatures have captured the public's attention before. In 2016, two of the animals escaped from a small zoo in Toronto and evaded recapture for weeks in the city's second largest park. The story garnered international headlines at the time and daily updates on the search. And there you are. That is your story that you can take with you to tell your friends you heard about a 145-pound rodent. James says, did you know that our 12 numbers in Encanto family? I didn't know that. Oh, James has a joke that I can't tell. I guess I could tell this joke. Ah, boy, I get nervous. James says, I have a joke for you. Have you ever heard of the new movie Constipation? You probably didn't because it never came out. Wow. Look at you, James. You got a career ready. Native Asp has joined the stream as well. All right, Sarah, hop on camera because this is my favorite part of the show as we get ready to wind it up. This is
Ooh.
called Did You Know?
Did
Yeah,
you?
these things are exciting. Are
All
you
right. I'm
ready?
gonna look
And,
at the
and then
doc
you
too.
and then you can start your weekend.
Okay.
All right. Did you know that 48%, well, not started immediately, but I'll get you close to it. Did you know 48% of people say accepting of faults is the most important trait in a friend? Accepting of faults is the most important trait in a friend. Is that true, you think?
Except I think it depends on the fault. Because like that whole saying, like, if you can't handle me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. I think,
Fact.
you know, yes, but also like if that person's really hurting you and can't respect your boundaries, then that's not a good person. Like if you're not responsible for someone else's emotions
Right.
or how they take things, and like if their faults are crossing your boundaries that are unhealthy, then I wouldn't accept that. I'd be like, no, you need to go to therapy, be a better person.
Get it together.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. I don't I
Yeah. Oh, did I make you think?
yeah, because I was with it at first, but that makes sense. And yeah, that's a deep one.
Yeah, right.
That,
I think a lot of people don't realize that we think, oh, well, this person's my friend, but like, yes, I accept my friend's faults to a
yeah,
point. You know what I
yeah,
mean? Like, I will
yeah.
still call them out when they're being unhealthy or,
I
not
think
communicating
I,
productively.
I think because I'm going through something like that right now, that's why I'm kind of like, ooh, think about that.
Ooh.
Hmm. Did you know the average time you'll own your car is 10 years? Hmm. Did you know 40% of us would end a relationship because we didn't get along with the other person's dog? No. Did you know, according to restaurant food delivery guys, hair salons are the worst tippers?
Yeah.
I believe that. I believe that. Did you know the latest statistics show the average driver will lock their keys in their vehicle about 9 times in their life? Hmm. Did you know researchers at Harvard University say women who want to get pregnant should eat ice? I'm sorry, the ice cream. I was hoping it was just going to end at ice. Eat ice cream at least twice a week. Research showed eating high fat dairy foods reduced the risk of infertility. I did
Ooh,
not know
okay.
that.
All right.
Did you know 76 people injure their eyes on drinking fountains every year? That's not funny. Why did I laugh when I read? That's not good. Did you know a recent survey says the biggest cause of stress in Americans' lives is making the mortgage payment each month?
Which is why we need affordable housing, Elon Musk.
Thank you. There you go. That's not, we didn't even mention that. That would be great.
Yeah.
Did you know Americans purchased 720 million slices of pie every year?
Wow.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
A couple of more and then we're out. Russia is having to use computer chips intended for home appliances to repair its military hardware due to the impact of U.S. sanctions. Russia's two major tank plants have halted work due to lack of foreign components. Ukrainian forces have shared abundant evidence that Russia is struggling to equip its forces adequately. Last month, Ukrainian troops paraded what they said was a Russian drone that had been covered in duct tape and fitted with a generic plastic bottle top for a fuel cap. A wrecked Russian fighter jets I'm sorry, this is written weird. Wrecked Russian fighter jets were being found by Ukraine with rudimentary GPS receivers taped to the dashboards because their inbuilt navigation systems are so bad. I told you about the alligator already. I think this is going to scare you, but I'll read it anyway. Imagine waking up in your bed in the morning to find out the dog you've been snuggling with isn't yours. That's exactly what happened to a couple in Tennessee. At first, they thought it was one of their own three dogs who never barked when the adventurous pup, who actually lived 2 miles away, entered the house for a snuggle. The couple thinks the back door was left open by accident and their new furry roommate just wandered in. After a
That's
post on Facebook went viral, someone recognized the dog named Nala. The dog owner sent lots of pictures to verify it was her dog, and it came right away, or they came right away to pick her up.
oh.
That's nice, but yeah, I'm not snuggling with a dog in the bed. That's the one place that dog can't be. There is
Oh.
no bedroom dogs.
Do
Sorry,
you have a dog?
I do not. I don't. I did, and I had a mate that had a dog, but she and I got into it about the dog trying to get in the bed. I was like, no,
Oh, it's rough. It's rough,
no.
man.
Sarah, I want to thank you so much for helping me today, and I look forward to seeing you on Monday.
It's gonna be great.
It will, and this was cool today. We did it. You know what? By the way, um, okay, now I was gonna. James had some wisdom for us, but I don't think I can read any of that wisdom. And if he's 7, he's a very advanced 7-year-old. Alex is in Pennsylvania. Everybody that's been on the drive today, thank you. Everybody say goodbye to Sarah. Sarah, we will see you on Monday, and thank you, and have a good weekend.
Yes, you too.
Right on. Thanks. Thanks everybody for checking out the drive today. Truly appreciate it. Thanks for rolling with us this week. It's been a great week of shows and what have you, and we really appreciate that you've been here. And if you enjoyed the drive today, there are 2 ways to support the show that really help. If you're watching right now and you see that subscribe button down on the left side of your screen, click it. Subscribing means that you will find out when I'm coming on and when I'm coming on live. And as I mentioned, I have some special plans coming up in the next few weeks for those of you that are subscribed. Another way you can really help me out, no matter where you're at, no matter how you're watching or listening, is leave a review. When you leave reviews, we read them, and we'll read them on the air, as a matter of fact. And good reviews keep the show going. So please go to backchannel.tv and leave a review. Again, we're here Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 4 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank you so much for watching the show. Thank you to all the passengers who are on the drive with us today. We really appreciate it. James, Deeply Bass, Kenzie, Stacy, Alex, Native Asp, all of you guys. Thanks so much for being on the drive. This is going to end Backchannel.tv's broadcast day. Backchannel, bang bong. Backchannel.tv will be back Monday morning at 6 a.m. Eastern Time with Haley and Allison's Good Morning. On behalf of everyone at Backchannel.tv, thank you so much for hanging out with us this week. We'll see you Monday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Time. Peace. Have a good weekend.